Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. We are currently in the midst of the Itaramipoi campaign to create a massive trading empire by controlling one of the roads of the Silk Road, or at least one of the roads of the Silk Road. And if you remember last time, the old Shah had just died. In fact, he had just died at the end of last episode, and a bunch of these had popped up, and of course a ton of these have popped up, and now we have to do a whole bunch of different things to get the realm back in shape again. So he's going to interfere right before he dies, I guess. And this guy, he's also going to interfere with this guy. And apparently he's going to intervene. But, now he's dead, so it doesn't really much matter. Here's the new Shah, and this is his son, Sarmakamdre, right? The heir is his sister, and he is not yet married. Now, there is a problem with this, and that is that one of these sisters is married to somebody in the Khaganate, and so if he dies, they are actually going to get Narubo, which is Narubo right here. That would kind of be a problem. So we have to do a whole bunch of things. First of all, our council is discontented with us, which is kind of a problem right now. So here's the council, and they're discontent, and I suspect that's because they the regime change has just happened. This guy is still going to be our advisor, I think. His opinion of him is a little low, but we'll see about what we can do about that. We need a new Grand Vizier, and we need a new Spy Master. So let's take a gander at Spy Masters first. This guy's the Seneschal, and he really likes me for some reason. Yeah, that guy's going to be a problem. I can already tell. But anyway, so this guy is going to be our new Spy Master, and he is going to scheme in here. Okay, so that's good. Now let's talk about Grand Vizier. Oh, fantastically perfect. This guy's got a 16. He is the top of the list. Yeah, he's got a 57. He doesn't have a very good opinion of his predecessor, but he does want a seat on the council. That's negative 30 right there. So let's put him here, and now he's a minus 14. He is going to improve diplomatic relations with goodness, let's see, with the revolt guy, just in case. We may also end up making him, he is the Yarkum guy. He's this guy. So we may end up actually making him the Duke of these guys, just because that would put him in the plus side for us. He would like that a lot. It'd be minus 20 plus like another 20. So and hopefully the opinion of the predecessor goes away. So let's take a look here. This is the other guy. Except he's ambitious. I don't want him. And this is the other guy. If I make this guy if I make one of these two guys the Duke or the Satrap or whatever we want to call him, the other guy can't be on my council. This guy's got a 24 martial skill, which is brilliant. This guy has a 16 diplomacy, which is absolutely brilliant too. I don't know. Let me send him a little gift, just to up him up just a little bit. Oh, and you know what else we can do too? We can award him an honorary title, and we'll make him the. Oh, wait a minute. He's a poet, isn't he? Don't I have a court poet? I do have a court poet. Why don't we make him the court poet? Because he's a poet. I mean, shoot. Okay, so he's the court poet. He can write poetry for me. Okay, so I think that's sort of done. We have everybody in the positives. This guy's not, but he's at 0, so. We can imprison this guy again if we really want to. We need to get married. I have some dangerous factions. So let's take a look at this guy in detail. He is brave and he is strong. And that's pretty much it. And he's a skilled tactician. So he's got 7s across the board. Except for his martial skill, which is 15, which is really good. So he can raise, 4.3 guys. His domain size is too big. That's kind of a problem. Although we could push the realm size to low. Or we could revoke titles on religious grounds. Oh, look at all the opponents for that one. Well, that one's split. But this one, everybody doesn't like. Okay. So let's try to do this one. One, 0, and 6. So I got 1 supporter and 6. Oh, 6 haven't voted yet. Okay. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The next thing we're going to do, let's see about getting married. Yeah, that's not going to be such a great idea. Because she's a niece. That would be a little weird. The Nandin satrapy. Where's the Nandin? There's Nandin right there. Of the Monaraj. Look at her. Look at the quick. That's nice. The Monaraj. Is that these guys? No. That's got to be in here somewhere. So, wow, that would be really good. See, that gives you good. Wow. She doesn't have bad stats either, which is good. She's slothful, which is kind of a problem, but she's also patient, which is good. And she's quick. So she has a really good heredity trait, I guess. Are there any others that have really good heredity traits? I don't see any. This one we don't want. Weak, slow, and a hair lip. Wow, that's tough. That's rough. Oh, here's another quick. But she's homosexual. That's kind of a problem. Fertility is way down. Here's strong, which is good, but the quick and the intelligent ones are better. Let's see. Is there any others? Nope. Let's go back to the top. I think she's probably the best one. Now I don't get any non-aggression pact, but that's okay. It also helps that she's Buddhist. Yeah, let's do that. And I don't lose any prestige. Okay, so let's do that. So I got a guy who's strong, marrying a woman who is quick. So hopefully this should provide us with a good. Okay, we can collect. I don't need the gold, but I could use the prestige. Okay, so that's solved. They have approved the low centralization law, so that means that this should go up to 6 of 6, which it does. Okay, let us take a look at. Okay, that should go away. We have to pick an ambition. So here's his wife. So let's pick an ambition. He can become the paragon of enlightenment, or he can build a war chest. War chest would be really nice because that should be pretty easy to do. So let's do that. And then, oh, we can extort from subjects, but we don't really want to do that. Okay, so let's click to choose a focus. Absolutely, positively, right off the bat. Let's pick up the fertility bonus from having a family focus. This way we get an heir. Okay. Let us assign a commander. I guess this guy's got a 5, but he's got bonuses, which is kind of nice. Or we could go with the 10 of this guy. Let's go with the 10. Okay, let's take a look at my council. We have 3 and 3, glory hounds and pragmatists. So far, we are looking pretty good. Council is going to be discontented until 2 years from now. It's kind of a problem. Alright, so let's keep going. So here we go. Now this guy is really... he's 18 years old. Okay. Alright, so this guy, the guy who controls this, Pernada, is actually attacking to get this province, which is a pretty good thing. He's going to have 2 provinces, though, at that point, so hopefully that doesn't give him too much power. Oh. Yeah, he's here trying to proselytize. Let's try to get rid of the Manchian stuff. Okay, we have more holdings that we can build in some of these places. Oh, well, there we go. Upland Vara. Yeah. Holy cow! This guy's dead and he's still making heirs. Wow. Okay. There you go. Okay, now we have to be careful about heirs. We kind of lucked out last time because we only had 1 son. If we have multiple sons... Ooh, look at that. Okay, so he was successful down here, which is pretty fantastic. This is being occupied by the Bozak clan. Alright, Bozak clan. I don't even know where the Bozak clan is. They may be like in... oh, there they are. Right there. Okay, so control right click. Alright, so let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, that's a useful little ability. You press control and left click and you get the sub-realms, which is pretty cool. Yeah, here's Samarkand. Okay. So, so now that he did that, now that he took this over, we can create the Duchy of Samarkand. And wow. Well, who is... oh, I'm in control of that one. Okay, I don't really want to make this guy the Duke or the Satrap. I don't really want to do that because then he's got a whole ton of power. He only has 1 heir too. That's kind of a problem. Okay, that's me. if I create the duchy of Samarkand, then I think I'll have too many duchies, because I already have 1, 2 right now. Now, I did say that I wanted to do the Kazakh one, which is down here, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's leave it the way it is right now. I don't believe that he can create the duchy. Well, I don't know. He has 2 or 4. If he takes this one, then he can. Of the Bozak clan. These clans are just too darn big. Another thing that we want to look at, which should always be on our mind, is where do these roads go? I could head down through here, go through all the sheikdoms down here, or I could go up through here and go through all the hordes. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Because there's quite a few, and one of the hordes is, of course, this one right here, which is Zetsu, which became a tributary. If I go down here, though, I have to run through here. That's kind of a problem. Alternatively, I could try to carve my way through here, because there is a Silk Road that runs down this way. But that would require me turning across the continent. There's also one over here, but I don't really think I could. I don't think I could pull that one off. This is a lot more difficult than I anticipated. Right now, the path of least resistance is probably this way, which is not really much of a path of least resistance. We could try to do this one, but that one means we're going to be carving through, the western end of India. Anyway, let's go back to this view. This one is not on the Silk Road. It doesn't much matter to me. This one is, though. And that's part of the Bozak, the Bozak clan, which is part of the Yamguids. Ugh. And then the next one is, right here. And then up. Yeah. And then up, and then it goes across like this, I guess, right? Or something like that. Yeah, like this. What a pain in the neck. Okay. Let's deal with that in just a little bit. One of the things that we can do is we can build up. Ta-da! We got our war chest. Okay, now having a war chest is fantastic, but unless you have mercenaries that you can hire, it doesn't really help too much. And I mean, okay, these mercenaries are pathetic. I mean, 53 and 87 guys. Maybe someday they'll be ginormous, but right now they are not. So we can field an army of like 6,200 guys or so. which is pretty good. Do I have any retinues? I have 400 total, which is not very big. I need like 700 at least. Well, or like 550 or something to at least have a retinue. So that's not going to help. Yeah, okay. So now we get to pick a new ambition. I guess we'll strive to become the paragon of enlightenment. Let's do that. Alright. Okay, so for 3 years we're going to get crazy amounts of money, and right now we are getting crazy amounts of money. So let's work on building some... We have 700, right? We could build a new holding here. I guess we would have to build a city here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's build a city. Whoops. What happened here? Oh, he died of depression. He got really depressed. And so now this is the new leader. Okay, so we need a new advisor. So let's go in here and pick an advisor. This guy's a zealot. Okay, so who should we pick? The Marzipan of Kazuke at -46? I don't think so. This guy looks really good. 38 is pretty good, but let's see if we can find somebody. Oh, here we go. This guy's a 44. But really, I should be looking for guys who... I have nobody who is a powerful vassal. So I'm going to put that guy. And well, now I have 2 zealots. Oh, that's good. Fighting against heathens? Yeah, okay. We'll be doing plenty of that. Okay, so... really need to find out how big these guys are. Well, this guy can raise an army levy of 2166, but I don't think that that is... I don't really think that that's the limit to how much that they can do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they just took over pretty much everything over here. And this guy sadly is a is a tributary. Right? Yes, because yeah, so I could attack this guy, but then I would bring down the wrath of the wrath of Khan, so to speak. Yeah, so he's a tributary of this guy. Okay. So we will continue onwards. All right. Oh, here we go. We have a new heir. And it's our daughter. I'm going to try to pronounce this. A yard I am? A yard I am? I got an idea. A yarda. A yarda. I like that better. Okay. So here we go. She's sickly, so she's not going to live for very long, which is really sad. I have the guy who's strong, the person who's quick, and they created a sickly child. Fantastical. Okay, keep going. You win some, you lose some, right? Now, there is something else that we could possibly do. If we went down here and took these... Oh, that's good news. If we took some of these, we might actually be able to unite and have all of the Buddhist holy sites captured as well, which would make Buddhism like really big. Okay, this guy's collecting tithes. You know what? I gotta say something right now. Let's stop with the tithing and the stuff right here. Collecting taxes. First of all, let's do some researching of economic tech here. Whoops. Raiders of some host have arrived to loot and pillage my county of Fergana. Well, that's not very nice of them. Let's go to technology just for a second. And let's increase noble customs. Just to clear this out, let's do shipbuilding. Okay, next is the Raiders of Pulad. I held down control to make sure that I didn't raise anybody in there that would instantly get killed. And now we get to march all these guys over here. Okay, we also need a focus. You know what your focus is going to be on? Being healthy. So let's actually make her thrift or duty. Let's do conscientious. Oh, apparently. Oh, this is one of the yeah, one of his kids. We claim, okay. Okay, we have 374 gold. Let's look at actually building up some more stuff. Oh, we could do training grounds and stuff. And riding grounds. Let's do that. We'll do riding grounds. Okay, we're just waiting for all of these guys to get over here. Alright, we're going to merge the selected units. Salmon and Artvan. Okay, so this guy. Now, it's quite possible we may go in there and get absolutely hammered. But actually, we're going to wait for these guys to show up. It's at 68%. Come on, get there. Okay, now we pause. Grab this whole set of guys. And now let's march. Jeez, 92.2. Here we go, here's the fight. Oh, they're getting hammered. Yeah, not much of a host left now. Whoa. This guy just snatched up this stuff right here. Ugh. These Bozak guys. God, look at that. He's ginormous. And I don't believe for a second that this guy can only field 2,000 guys. Oh, yeah. Here you go. So it'd be 2,000 and 200. And then 3K. So that's 5, right? And then there's, and then this guy who's got another 3. I mean, these guys probably have, I don't know, 10,000 guys or something. Yeah, probably. Wow. Now here's an interesting question. Can we ally with these? Oops. Oh, okay. So can we ally with these guys? Well, Wow, there's a risk of a massive revolt. This is kind of interesting because I would swear fealty to him. That would be pretty funny. Does this guy have a... Does this guy have a... Doesn't have 25% infamy. Really, he's not growing that big. And I have to be at least 10% smaller than him, and I'm not? No, he just has a huge... He just has a whole lot of allies. That's what the problem is. Let's take a look at this guy who can field 3,000 guys. Can we... Maya's 57. The Queen Mother. The only one I've got is the daughter, and she's the heir, so we would have to do this matrilineally, and there's no way that they would agree to a matrilineal marriage. Oh, Sunni characters cannot even marry matrilineally. Will not consider offers from infidels. Okay, so we don't even have to worry about that one. What about... See, the problem is one of these larger guys are going to be too far away to help us even. I mean, this guy has that much. How about this guy? This guy is pretty big. And he's Hindu, but it's arrange a marriage. Yeah, see, that doesn't help at all. So that's not very helpful. Okay. Alright, it's something we're going to have to think about, because clearly we're not going to be able to survive with this guy and his 47 million dudes. If I go to the ledger, right, and I look at armies... Wow, look at all the religions. Holy cow. We're at like 33 or something, right? Oh no, we're at 40. That's pretty good. Okay, anyway. Dynasty, direct vassals, all vassals in realm, your court, independent states. If I look at armies, right? Now, I'm very glad that we have this ginormous army here. but I am pretty sure if I look up Yab, like they should be here somewhere, right? I mean, yeah, these guys are 2,000, but am I missing something here? Khazaria is that big. You know, where's the... I like how you sort this by name and it doesn't. That's where we are. We have an army of 63,000 guys if we want it. But like, where is... Can't even find these guys unless they're in there by the separate names of each one, but I didn't see them, and even then they should be there through these guys, unless the hordes aren't counted by numbers. But ugh, yeah, they're burning all this stuff down. Okay, and there's the capital. Alright, let's keep going. With the hopes that we don't get crushed, like, shortly, but... Oh, what is this? Betrothed can marry. $32 and $16. Well, that's not going to help at all. They're betrothed. So you're going to break the betrothal. How interesting. This guy's breaking the betrothal. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. Because now he's finally figured out that he's going to be 16 when she's 32. Okay, let's pause for a second. Well, you guys ain't planning on doing anything about it anyway, so... Oh? It's a Buddhist uprising against the Caliph down here. That's interesting. I didn't realize that the Buddhists were actually going ballistic on the Caliph, but maybe they are. Oh, yeah, here we go. Buddhist, Buddhist, Buddhist. Yeah, this is Afghanistan over here. Wow, look at these guys. Holy cow. Well, good luck, buddy. Good luck with that. Let me know how that goes. Okay, we've finished the city. And of course, it's the wrong type of holding for us. So we need to do something about that. And so let's look in our court once more. I do not believe that we could give it to anybody who is a female. So, like, we can't give it to our sister, right? Yeah. Because she can't hold titles yet. So, here's the Queen Mother. Here's the Spy Master guy. He has a strong claim on RC. Oh, because he was the marzipan of RC. Oh, he's 60. But he does not have, he has claims, but he does not have a title right now. So let's give him the city. Okay. Now he's no longer the Spy Master. But he can be the Spy Master again. Okay. So let's have him be the Spy Master again. Oh, we also need a commander, and that's probably also going to be him too. Okay. Let's take a look at laws. Legalism is at least 3. We're definitely going to want to do that when we can. For this one, I think we want to kind of push it by levy now a lot, because we're making a lot of money. So I'd rather have bigger armies than money. I mean, money is good. I can build, stuff, but these guys. Okay, let's keep going. So if I look here, there's riding grounds. Oh, that's not helpful. There's Narubo. There's Silyam, which we could build a militia training ground in. Let's do that. Wow. There's some interesting stuff going on down here. Boy, if these guys revolt, that would be pretty fantastic for me. Because then maybe I could take them over. Or these guys are still fighting. Okay, let's do another commander ship. Personal combat skill -1. This guy's got a 3. Alright. Oh, the Khotan Revolt. Wow. Okay, so these guys... Kagan Blush. Well, that's kind of a problem. This guy's not the same. Oh, here you go. So he is infidel. Oh, he's zealous now. Gosh darn it. Why does it gotta be zealous? Why does it gotta be zealous? Why would I renegotiate? Oh, come on, I am not a threat. Let's send a little gift to him and make him be happier about us. I don't understand how I'm a threat. I think these guys are way bigger than I am. And maybe that's just an opinion. Somehow I think if this guy took his 1.38k of guys, and this guy took his 250 guys, and this guy took his 3.17k of guys and put them all together, that he would be thumping me really badly. And yes, I know I've got 5k, but still, it's like I just get the feeling that, like, you know, and then I can't even hire the Holy Orders because I don't have enough karma. My karma's just not going up fast enough. Okay, I can't change the focus until 8:07, so... Alright, so let's keep going. I think we're going to take this guy and we are going to make him not an interesting guy anymore. But I'll tell you what I will do. I want to take this guy and make him an interesting guy. Oh, how interesting. Benefits of the realm if I studied the languages spoken at foreign courts. And I owe him a favor. Okay. Okay, so we are at 103. Let's take a look and see if we can build up castle fortifications here in Narubo. Fan, pan. Fergana again? Okay. Getting a little sick of these guys. This time we're not even going to form up. We're just going to send them right in. Oh, he's 21 now. Okay, riding grounds have been built. She died. I don't know who she is, but she died. She is somebody. Oh. Somebody related to the Kaganet guy up there. Okay, this guy should probably go here. Because these guys are taking their time. Uh-oh. To start a vote on a war declaration committee law. Okay, hold on. Pause. So let's check. The War Declaration Committee. I am guessing that means that. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Oh, they have approved. Oh, that's the Khotan Revolt. Okay. Okay, so militia training grounds. So really, what we're going to try to do, let's put the double 9 guy in there. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to build up as much military stuff as we possibly can, since we have the money for it. It doesn't look like anybody's raiding right now. unless these guys come across the border. So at this point, I think it is time to take a break and call this a video. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've had fun, and I will see you next time in the next video.